One of the things I've realized is that we miss out on some of the prettiest, most beautiful, most valuable things because the world is telling us not to value it. Like, we'll miss out on it because everybody else seems not to value it. So I guess we shouldn't value it. Like, everybody has the same amount of value in everything. Like, everybody likes the same thing. And I had this realization as I was on a plane back home, and I'm looking out the window, and like, we're right above the clouds, and it looks like it's almost like this other world we're in. And as I kind of look around, like the people I can see in the airplane, it seems as though dang it, somebody just, all right, I got distracted. Somebody was driving by me. But it seems as though as you look around in the airplane, everybody's on their phones. Nobody's looking out the window. You can tell, like, especially when you fly, throughout the middle of the week when, like, it's only people that work that have to fly that are on the airplane. It's not like this weekend thing. You'll see everybody just accustomed to being on the plane, and it's just like the bus or whatever. But we're missing out on something so beautiful, and sometimes I won't look out because I'm like, yo, it's like nothing. I'm on this plane all the time. I travel all the time. But just because everybody else isn't looking at it doesn't mean it's not valuable. Just because everybody else think that person isn't that cool doesn't mean you can't think they're cool. We have our own lives, and all of us have our own preferences, our own wants, and our own amount of time. I think we waste it seeking the assurance of other people liking something, so we'll like it. Like, for example, I remember like in middle school and high school, you may think a girl cute, but then all your boys are like, oh, she mid. And then you're not going after her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, you're really missing out on something because you're letting other people's perception of what they think is valuable determine what you think is valuable. And you're missing out on the things that you value. Like, if you've ever seen that meme and the dude's like, she's very gorgeous to me. Like, but for real though, we got to have that energy in life. Like, we got to be able to say, hey, you don't like that? That's okay. But I like it. And if we don't have that energy, we'll just constantly be controlled by what the world is telling us we should do, what the world is telling us we should like. And we'll miss out on all the things we're actually meant for. All of us are weird. Like, that's the one constant. All of us are weird in some way. And when we, like, sacrifice the thing that makes us weird so we can fit in, we just become an average person. And nobody watching this video or on this earth is meant to be an average person. I think an average person is just a person that decided not to be themselves. Nobody on this earth was actually designed to be average, but we let other people tell us who we should be, and that's when we become average. In reality, the people that are telling us or not valuing things that they should be or whatever it may be, usually are people that aren't even being themselves anyway. So we're being inspired in a negative way by people that aren't even happy. You see what I'm saying? So I found myself more willing to look out the window on the airplane. I found myself more willing to like that person, even if other people don't. I found myself more willing to disagree with people. Why? Because I understand this is my life. I understand I'm the only one who has to understand it. I understand that I'm going to do what I want because I only get one chance, one life to do that. And so I encourage anybody watching this video with whatever it is they're going through, whatever moment or whatever they're going after, don't seek approval. Don't look around and see if it's cool. Don't look around and see if other people think similar to you. As long as your heart, your soul, you want it. That's all the confirmation you need to go after it or to do it or to look out that window. Don't wait on other people to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Don't wait for somebody to say, hey, bro, look at this. No, you look around yourself. And if you don't like it, it's also okay to say no. But we have to start disconnecting from the need of approval, of being around other people that are like us, because then we'll be forever waiting on other people to approve of us for us to make progress. But that's not always there in the beginning. So whatever you're doing, whether you're chasing a dream, whether you want to do something small, whatever it may be, don't wait on approval because it may be too late. You don't know how much time we have. And I'll repeat this as many times because it's like one of my biggest things I want to tell people. The number one currency in the world is time. Because time is the one thing of currency that you don't know how much you have. Like, you can look in the bank account or in your pocket and see how much money you have. You don't know how much time you have. So if you're waiting on somebody else to come with you to that concert, to approve of you to like that music, to approve of you to go after that person, to approve of you to do that thing that you like to do, whatever it may be, then you're costing yourself, limitless amounts of time, like in terms of value, because, you know what I mean? You don't know how much time you have. I don't even got to over-explain that. Like, you literally don't know how much time you have, but you're waiting as if you know you're going to have time available to wait. You see what I mean? Like, you're guessing that you're going to have time. You don't know if you're going to have time. So go and do the thing you want to do. Go and have value in the thing you have value in without needing the approval of other people. Like, comment, subscribe. I just be teaching people or giving people my thoughts whenever I learn something new. Subscribe if you want more of that. Regardless, you have a good day. Peace.